Hey guys, my name's Eva and this is my first video. I have been promising myself I was gonna make one since I was, I think, a freshman in high school. And yes, a freshman in high school, because I had to beg my mom and she finally said yes. And I took videos, I just never posted them. Thank God, because they're so cringy. Like, this one probably will be in a few years, but you know. So yes, I decided for my first video I will tell a story time. I love watching YouTube videos. It's kind of like what's inspired me. My two favorite types are story times and YouTubers that like tell true crime stories. For example, Eleanor Neal, I think that's her name, Amber Loves Mystery, Danielle Hallen, and Georgia Marie are some really great ones in that genre. So yes, I love that. There are some good storytime YouTubers. Melanie Murphy doesn't do a lot of storytime videos. She's just like a beautiful goddess in general. Haley Ree's very like paranormal storytimes, but like it's great to watch. Yeah. So I kind of decided for my first one I will follow in the storytime path. If I actually like get more than 2 views on this, I might, you know, go through with this and do some true crime stuff too. So yeah, my first story time is going to be the time I thought I was going to be kidnapped. Alrighty. So this has to do with my sister, Em, my best friend, Abby, and these two girls that I don't talk to that much anymore. So we'll just say like these two girls. They're not like personally that important, but it's just like they were there. So all of us are just hanging around at my house, you know, having a good time. It's important to note that the screen to one of the windows was like messed up. This was like 4 or 5 years ago, so I can't remember how, but it was. Okay, so it was messed up and we just hear like a knock and we're like, what is that? But we're like, yeah, whatever. And then we hear someone trying to jiggle at the doorknob. And we're like, absolutely not. So they run upstairs. I run into my mom's room and they're like, what are you doing? I was like, I don't know. So we go up there. We're a bunch of teenage girls. So we're like, flipping shoot, you know, freaking out. And so we're like, what are we gonna do? And I'm like, we should go to the neighbors because that just, you know, it's somewhere safe. No, because they were like, someone's in the house and we hear footsteps. My heart and all of our hearts go. So I was like, oh, I'll call the police. So I get out my phone and I hit something like 842, like I couldn't do it. My best friend Abby was like, give that to me. So she calls 911 and she's on the phone with 911 telling them everything. We hear this person in the house. We go in my bathroom and have our backs towards the doors because only one of them would lock. There was like 2 doors. So we're all trying to be super duper quiet. And we're like, someone is in the house. My dad's at work. Like, I remember it was so terrifying. And I get really anxious during stuff like this. So I was melting down. And one of the girls that was there, she was like really cool at makeup at the time, or I mean I'm sure she still is, but she had done our eyeliner kind of like how mine is now, but it was with something that hurt a lot if you cried and it got in your eyes, which it did. So we hear this person and then they come upstairs. We're like, and then they knock on the door, but it's not like, oh my god, haha, because you know, we could be like, this is just, you know, one of my parents pulling a joke. So, but it's like banging down, like I am breaking you down. A few seconds later, we hear the garage door open. We're like, my dad's home. Either one, and the police, remember, they're on the phone hearing all of this. Either one, he's gonna get shot, or 2, he's gonna get us out of this. So we were terrified. We don't hear second person noise. And then we hear in a very strange voice, girls, your cookies are burning. So we had something like cookies, I guess, in the oven. And we were like, and it did not sound like my dad. We were like, what is happening? And the police are on the phone, okay? The police are like, okay, guys, we're here. They shine a flashlight into the house. Like, we see a guy, and we're like, okay, we see a guy. And they, you know, the guy opens the door, and the police is like, ooh, these girls. And he was like, whoa, I'm their dad. I was just playing a prank. So it was my dad that had us call the police, us crying, traumatized us. We all slept in the same bed that night. It was an awful experience. Just my dad. And the police was like, did not think this was a cute joke. And yes, the girls and I that night have a conspiracy theory that there was someone else in the house, but we got blessed that my dad came in the middle. This person hid. Once the police left and my dad went upstairs, they left. That was our conspiracy because it just didn't make sense. So like noise upstairs and downstairs. The garage opening, like right when he was banging on our bathroom door upstairs, it just didn't add up. My dad swears it was all him, but when he was retelling his story, he missed some important details. So we truly don't know. It's kind of, yeah, but I hope that was a fun first video. And yes, I hope that like if 10 people watch that, that would be probably successful. If like 100 people did, awesome. So yeah, share this, watch this while like you're getting ready, because it's not gonna be interesting enough to just like sit on your couch and watch. But yes, thank you. I hope you guys have a great, beautiful life, and you know, hopefully your parents don't play a traumatizing prank on you. Adios.